This lets her deal tons of damage across.
Takový hodně nabasovaný, no. Ale to je jak můj přebasovaný lore kanál, no. Můj přebasovaný hlas na lore kanále, ano. Riot Games čelí nějakým obviněním novým, hoši, ty vole. Mrkem na videjku od Rivela.
Riot Games is no stranger to questionable ethics in some of their artwork production. Ironically, this is pretty damaging, seeing as the company had mass layoffs in its art department over the last year. Some, and
vyhazovali hodně lidí, tak to oni dělají, protože přes covid nabrali až moc lidí, myslím, že? A teďka všechny firmy jako takhle vyhazují, protože během covidu nabrali až moc lidí a teďka jako je mají asi zbytečně, nebo nevím.
By some, I mean a lot of people would even attribute a large portion of Riot's success to their excellent marketing and fantastic media creation. For the last 7 or so years, Riot has led the industry, drawing many new players to the League universe through mediums like its splash arts and cinematics, which are widely exposed through broad channels like YouTube and Pinterest. So, when allegations of using AI for creation of media like this arise that is so foundational to their success, it's even more impactful. Around this time last year, some Evelyn and Zara fan art was stolen for Wild Rift icons and apparently ran through an AI engine to make it original. I'm not going to say Riot stole it, it was more likely a commissioned artist stole it and then presented it to Riot, but the screening process should have been more rigorous and it should never reach that.
Takže nějaký artista od Riotu ukradl prostě AI vygenerovaný, ukradl nějakému jinému artistovi obrázek a pak ho projel AI, aby vypadal trošku jinak.
That stage in the first place. As I've been speaking, the original and Riot version comparisons have been shown in the background. Note the original's looking much more polished and premium, specifically the left hairline. The artist commented saying they were never approached or commissioned and the icons were then removed from Wild Rift. Then, within a few months of this incident, this cinematic was released in celebration of 10 years of the Latin American server. After fan uproar, it was promptly deleted for obvious reasons. In fact, the only place I could find the original version was some random Facebook upload. Rysku did a breakdown of some of the most outstanding AI mistakes in it, which I'll show a bit of here, but if you want to watch the full thing, the link will be in the description. Make sure you check that out too, because frankly, it's shocking and pretty funny.
We'll have a look at this together. There are a couple of things that I specifically want to point out. First of all, this giant fucking ward, I think that's meant to be outside the window.
Yeah,
that's just randomly levitating. That's cool, I guess. All right, focus on this face right here and wait until it transforms into the AI version. Holy fuck. Hang on, let me rewind a little bit. That looks it's like a
takový zombie oko. Nádherný, kámo.
Little child's nightmare. And also, this is not at all what hands are meant to look like.
Vypadá jak hovno, akorát v barvě lidské ruky.
In the slightest. As you can see here, he's got one finger, one sharpened blade, and the rest of his hand is just like a skin blob. But, you know, maybe this guy's just got a deformed hand, so let's keep moving forwards.
Now, before I continue, I just want to say a huge thanks for everyone's support in
AI hodně jako na tyhle ty věci už.
In 2024. This year has literally been the best year of my life, and it's largely thanks to you guys, my community. In 2025, I plan to continue to push my content to be better and better.
My děkujeme Rivele za content, kamaráde, my děkujeme.
And become one of the staple league-sourced channels, much like how Vanderil or Skin Spotlights are today. So, if you've ever learned something or been entertained by one of my videos, consider subscribing. It helps me build toward that goal more than you know, and
já
you
mám
can always
subscribe, ne? Nemám?
change your mind later. Thank you again for being a part of the journey. But with the mush out of the way, let's continue. The irony with this AI video Rysku broke down is that Riot themselves, as recently as 3 weeks ago, have voiced their disapproval of AI use. In this poster used in promotion of Arcane Season 2 by Netflix, AI was used to fill this banner out, as we see evidenced by Jinx's hand. Once one of the Arcane leads at Riot responded, it was promptly deleted. In another similar instance, we saw Camelon of Studio...
Použili AI na tohle vole. Aha. Tady to je divný, no, že tady máte ten pramen vlasu a je tady ta mezera mezi těma prstama až moc velká, nebo... Já jsem si nejdřív myslel, jestli to je na zakrytí spoileru, že jí chybí prst, to je Jinx, ale tady prostředníček má tady, že jo? Jí ustřelili prostředníček na levé ruce, myslím, že. Ten tady furt má, takže to není spoiler, no, nevím, no. Počkej, oni myslí jako tohlensto. Takže tady je ještě jedna ruka. I nevím, asi tohle.
In another similar instance, we saw Camelon of Studio Fortiche, the ones responsible for Arcane, voice his disapproval after an AI video of Arcane characters was making the rounds on Twitter. The video on your screen isn't the exact one that was going around, but it's pretty similar to help you get the idea. But with how good AI is getting, sometimes the wrong allegations are made. In November of 2023, Riot was criticized for using AI for the voiceover in Sivir's release video on Wild Rift. This is what it sounded like.
Sivir, the Battle Mistress, is a seasoned marksman known for her fast attacks and wave clearing ability. Through her passive, Fleet of Foot, Sivir gains a burst of movement when attacking an enemy champion. Boomerang Blade is Sivir's primary early game damage source. It returns from wherever you throw it, so it can clear waves of minions and chip away at opponents' health at the same time. Ricochet grants Sivir an attack speed boost and makes her attacks bounce to nearby enemies. This lets her deal tons of damage across.
Takový hodně nabasovaný, no. A to je jak můj přebasovaný lore kanál, no. Můj přebasovaný hlas na lore kanále, ano.
Any team fight.
So obviously that's not her name. We all know her as Sivir, not Sivir, and the almost robotic sounding voice feels unnatural and jarring to listen to. The community immediately attacked with prominent
Myslím, že to je spíš tím nastavením toho mikrofonu tam, toho videa.
figures like Ashley Kang and Yamato commenting directly on the post in opposition among the fans.
Že by to bylo AI, ale celý moc.
But to my and everyone else's shock, it was said that the voiceover was not in fact AI. The voice actor, Christopher Marsh, commented this on Twitter, but suspiciously it has since been deleted. I'm sure Riot advised him not to comment.
I am the voice actor, they're not using AI. Aha. Že oni mu dali skript, který namluví bez toho, aniž by viděl to video. Vlastně, ale když nevíš, neznáš to video, tak asi jakoby ten hlas jakoby musí znít trošku jinak, že jo. Prostě když to namluváš naslepo, tak asi to bude trošku mimo, řekněme.
But it just makes me think, if you have the evidence to reinforce that it's real and not AI, why wouldn't you just disprove it? He also hasn't tweeted since the incident then, so who knows. Either way, this was a good indication that with AI, not everything is what it seems on a surface level, which is why the community was shocked to read Riot's latest AI allegations response. Revealed yesterday were the Mask of the Black Rose skins, and with them, the matching emotes and icons. We're going to go on a quick digression here. Firstly, these splash arts are really sick. I especially love the Elise one. But there was some kickback about the Ezreal one. Now, I don't know if Riot use a certain formula with splash arts, like angles or proportions or something, but Twitter user Genkidanya, or Genkidanja, sorry if I got your name wrong, put this slider over the Psyops Ezreal skin and the Black Rose one, showing clear similarities and gathering over 11,000 likes. There isn't a real issue here, nothing
Black Rose Ezreal.
wrong with some continuity, and honestly, it may even be the same artist, but it's worth pointing out. The real issue sparking the allegations was this Samira emote. Yeah, the one with 6 fingers, a weird lip, botched collar, and odd shading. In response to this, loldev, the official Riot Twitter for assets in development, tweeted this, saying it was purely a mistake with a photo of the actual emote inside a drawing program, showing it wasn't generated but drawn. People were obviously skeptical, as we saw a similar 6-finger incident happen with this Renata emote in the past, but a lot of the community were in support of the post, with some artists even commenting in agreement that it is quite an easy mistake to make. Some even posted other references of 6-fingered hands being used in older media before generative AI was even a thing, further reinforcing that it genuinely could have just been a mistake. Redditor Lucasite explains it really well here, I've got it on the screen. Even if it was a mistake though, it still shines a light on what is evidently a poor quality control checking process, so it's kind of a lose-lose either way. This situation is still ongoing, we don't have an official response yet other than the loldev tweet. I think Riot is fixing things as we speak, but...
Si pamatuju jedno lore video, kde máme vole obrázek od AI a ta postava tam má třeba 10 prstů na jedné ruce.
But I do want your opinion on the matter. Do you think AI was used, or do you think it was a mistake? Let me know in the comments below. But before concluding this video, I do want to clarify something. No actual rioters deserve to be attacked here. They are the reason the League universe is where it is today, and despite popular belief, they actually don't get to make the decisions that get pushed through. Regardless of what's happening, higher ups are the ones that okay, deny, or present ideas, so I don't want any flame going towards them. Usually, these decisions are made with peak financial interest in mind, something actual rioters have nothing to do with because most of them are just on salaries. That being said, we as a community can voice when something isn't okay, because that feedback can then be presented to the ones that do make the decisions. With that out of the way, I wish you a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you in another news video very, very soon.
250 dolarový skin na setup, slyšel jsem o tom, no. Je dobrý? Já nevím ani. Je tu dobrý skin? Skin Spotlights. Ukáž mi to. Bugnucí tohle, ale dokonce, jo. Nevím, co to je bugly, ale OK. A to bude nějaký prestíž, že? Tady to asi. Aha. Make it rain. No já nevím, no. Jako určitě to je asi skin, který jako cílí zase na asijský trh, že jo, což jako se dá pochopit, když prostě 90% lolka vole v Ázie. Takže jako pohodička. Cash ability. To bude mít jako víc forem možná, jo. To má blue formu, base formu a co ještě? Zlatou formu, jo. Takhle. 3 epic skiny v jednom to jsou, tak, aha. Ty si je taky budeš přehazovat jak to, jak normálně ta Jinx, nebo? Musím si budou nějak level upovat. Jako ten modrý vypadá asi nejvíc unikátně, řekněme, no. I takových těch zlatých skinů je ve hře strašně moc, ale tenhle ten jak je jako zeleno, modro, vole, tyrkysovo něco, ještě má na zádech toho hada. Tak to jsem ještě neviděl v lolku, se mi zdá. Ten přijde dost dobrý. Ten přijde dost v pohodě. Už mám kvůli tomu hadovi teda. Hlavně. No tak takový kliky nedokážu dělat, no. Takhle rychle. Že ve fontáně si to naklikneš. Že ta Jinx si to může měnit kdykoliv v podstatě, no. OK. To pábře, no. Šum na to. Jako tenhle skin mi asi přijde lepší, jak ten na Jinx, teda upřímně, no. Tyjo, to taky jsou lid, co? Erko. Jo, jako daleko lepší skin než na tu Jinx určitě, no. Gold form ability. A ten zase třeba vypadá jak nějaký Lee Sin, nebo já nevím, víš, jako ten zlatý skin na Lee Sina, ten Godfist. Ne, že vypadá, ale má takový podobný jako styl. Ale jako není vůbec špatný, no. Jo, jako pohodíš se, ale asi se mi víc líbí ta modrá forma teda. Ty vole. Ten had tam, jak kousne, taky dobře, no. To vypadá velmi dobře. To Včko tady, ukaž. Jo. Jako, asi to je lepší než ta Jinx, nevím. Ukaž, co říkají na tu komentáře. We have officially entered gacha hell. No jako jo, no. Jako musíš zaplatit $250 za to, no. Riot říkal, že by bylo těžký zkombinovat 3 Serafin Ultimate skiny do jednoho kvůli technickým limitacím. No, tak asi takový problém není, zdá se. $250 je tak 5006 možná, ne? It's worse than Jinx? Ty ceny za oba ty skiny jsou prostě mrdy, no. To jsou prostě brutality, jako, neříkám už. Ale přijde mi, že ten skin je teda hezčí než na Jinx, upřímně. Ten na tu Jinx mi zase tak dobrý asi nepřišel, no. Všechny ty 3 vypadají jako strašně podobně na tu Jinx, no. Všechny 3 formy. To, že měla každá ta Jinx jiný hlášky, to je jako fajn, ale já jsem si to až tak jako nevšímal během gameplay, teda. 5000 by se mi to, kdyby byl set main, tak se mi to rozhodně nechce dávat tolik peněz, no. Jako třeba v Ázii s tímhletím nemají takový problém jako my zase, no. Mně to je víceméně jako jedno, já si ty skiny stejně kupovat nebudu, že jo, já to mám uříct docela. Ale v Ázii neměli problém si koupit ten fake skin třeba prej. Mají jako trošku asi jinou, jinou mentalitu, no. Že tam za ty digitální věci, tam jim jako tolik nevadí, že utrženějí za něco za digitální jako produkt a ne za fyzický. Nás strašně se, že to není ani fyzická věc a stojí to tolik peněz, tím co oni to tam mají jako naopak možná jenom. Mně to je jedno, já si ty skiny nekoupu vůbec, já jsem nekoupil skin, ani nepamatuju. Když chci nějaký skin hrát, tak si lognu na účet, na který mám League Unlocked od Riotu a zahraju si ten skin, no. Jinx má blbý animace na skiny, všechno je nějaký projektil, co v mikrovteřině zmizí. A to byl faker, víš, jak prostě hype. Tak jako faker skin byl $500 zase, že? Nevím, jako já to neobhajuju, ani to nějak nezatracuju. Chápu, že Riot prostě musí někde asi brát prachy a tady tyhle ty skiny jim prostě jsou asi jejich jako hlavní příjem teďka, nebo něco takového, no nevím, proč si jich teďka dělají tolik, proč ne, jako já si to prostě kupovat nebudu, no, ale třeba až vydají skin, takovýhle skin na čempa, který ho hraju a nebude se mi to chtít kupovat. Tak uvidím, jaký já to budu mít názor. Zatím z toho nejsem bez tak rozhořčen. Byl ten Lee Sin za 300 kapsulí. Já nevím ani, já nehraju Lee Sina ani skoro, mi to je jedno. Neřeším už dávno ty skiny na Lee Sina. Když už má asi 20, vole, já nevím. Nehraju čempy kvůli skinům, jdu teda. Mějte se vši.